They say the smallest things can make the biggest difference. And in the world of science, that's actually true.
Sustainable development is closely tied with
Researchers from UST
we have another angle with this. I'm serious about the awareness. The question that we have here is that welcome to Nanotalks, the future in small things, where small discoveries make a massive impact. I am Chelsea Gutierrez, and today we will dive into the fascinating world of nanoscience and nanotech, the field that proves you that you don't have to be big in order to make a change. In this episode, we'll be joined by experts who will share how their innovations transform our lives. Join us as we explore with Nanotalks.
Nano what? Feeling lost?
Huwag mahihiyang magtanong. Nanotalks, let us explore. Innovations we adore. Tiny technologies changing the world it seems. Let's learn with Nanotalks. Nanotalks, let us explore. Innovations we adore. Tiny technologies changing the world it seems. Let's learn with Nanotalks.
Understand the future in small things, where small discoveries makes a massive impact.
Let's learn with Nanotalks.
Narinig ko yun sa school. Hindi ko alam na ginagamit pala natin. Kala mo pang scientist ka. Ay, ito yung water filter namin sa bahay.
I'm always open to trying new things. Yes, it sounds pretty high-tech,
Hindi ko alam na may nanotech pala ito.
especially if they make my life easier, which is cool.
Joining us once again is nanoscience researcher Ira Miserio, who will give us more understanding of how nanotech impacts the small sectors of our society.
Can you share more about nanoscience and nanotechnology in our society?
Thank you for having me. Well, what's interesting is most of the people associate with nanotechnology with advanced tech and cutting edge medicine. And that's valid.
Let's learn with Nanotalks.
But the truth is, nanotech and nanoscience is already part of our everyday product. It's been integrated in the things we eat, clean with, or even things we use in our home without even realizing it. Let's start with the things we always use, food packaging.
Some plastic films now include nanocrays, which are microscopic particles layered into the material. These significantly reduce how much oxygen and moisture can pass through the packaging, helping to preserve food for longer. Other packaging includes nanosensors that can detect spoilage or bacterial contamination. This improves food safety and reduces waste.
In electronics, one of the most well-known applications is the use of quantum dots in LED lights and display screens.
Quantum dots are semiconductor nanocrystals that emit extremely pure and vibrant colors. They are used in TVs, monitors, and even smartphones to improve color accuracy, brightness, and energy efficiency.
Water filtration is another area where nanotechnology is making a big impact.
Nanomembranes, filters made with nanoscale precision, can remove bacteria, viruses, and other harmful substances from water while allowing clean water molecules to pass through.
I haven't really heard much about it. It doesn't really affect what I buy. I usually just go for what looks cool or what my friends recommended. I've heard of the term, but I don't really know what it means. If it means my cleaning products are more effective at killing germs and keeping my family safe, then yes, it would definitely influence my decision. stuff that works well and doesn't break easily. If it's bad for the environment or dangerous, I probably pass on it.
As a mom, safety is my top priority, especially with the kids around. If a product is effective but not safe, I won't buy it.
Sure, I'm down to try new tech. It actually makes a difference and it's not just hype. I'd be interested. Plus, it sounds pretty high tech, which is cool.
I'm always open to trying new things, especially if they make my life easier and keep my home cleaner. As long as it's safe and it doesn't cost too much, well, I'm give it a try.
Thank you, Aaron, for sharing your insights about nanotechnology to our viewers. And I'm pretty sure they learned a lot from you.
Thank you for inviting me here. Remember, listeners, that nanotechnology and nanoscience integrated with different things, even without us realizing it.
Let's learn with Nanotalks.
Let's meet someone on the front lines of where nanoscience meets healing. Dr. Cristensen Pedro is a regenerative medicine specialist who's using nanotechnology to push the boundaries of what's possible, from repairing damaged nerves to reimagining how we treat the human body.
Can you walk us through to how nanotech transforms our approach to healing?
Let's learn with Nanotalks.
That's right. Thank you, Chelsea. When we hear the word nanotechnology, we often think of tiny machines or futuristic tools. But in medicine, it's already creating a real change. This field, known as nanomedicine, it uses nanotechnology to improve how we detect, treat, and prevent diseases. For example, gold nanoparticles can detect cancer earlier than traditional methods and are even being tested as potential treatments.
Nanoparticles also make targeted drug delivery possible, sending medicine directly to cancer cells while protecting healthy tissue.
From what I've seen, nanotechnology has already been contributing to treating cancer. The researchers from the OST has already been researching about nanotechnology in terms of delivering drugs to treat cancer. They've been studying inorganic porous nanocarriers to have a more precise delivery. For example, like the chitosan-based nanoparticles that is used to treat tuberculosis here in the Philippines has shown better results with fewer side effects.
And in vaccines, researchers are developing needle-free nano-based vaccines that could one day protect more people with fewer resources.
We were getting pretty close to having nano-based needle-free vaccines become part of our regular healthcare. Actually, researchers in the DOST ITDI has been working on these nano formulations to deliver efficient and excellent quality vaccines to rural areas.
Nanotechnology's impact goes beyond the hospitals and labs. It's also improving our everyday health. That's where nanohealth comes in.
For example, nanosensors can monitor things like blood sugar, heart rate, or other vital signs in real time, giving people early warnings about potential health issues.
So it shows that we're not just catching up globally, we're also making sure that we provide an option for a safer and effective and efficient way of treatment here in the Philippines.
So it's not just about curing diseases. It's about preventing problems before they happen.
Antibacterial coatings, water purification systems, and even air filters use nanoscale materials to reduce disease risk and improve everyday health.
Let's learn with Nanotalks.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kristen, for enlightening us, enlightening our viewers about the importance of nanoscience and nanotech in the medicine field.
Thank you also, Miss Chelsea. And just to remind everyone that nanotechnology and nanoscience in health aren't just about curing diseases. It's about preventing problems before they happen.
Yes.
Nanotechnology isn't just transforming healthcare, it's also making waves in the environment. Researcher Anne Atanasio is a researcher focused on how nanoscience intersects with the environmental protection, exploring both its powerful potential and the need for responsibility. Let's hear how these innovations are shaping the way we care for
Thank
the
you so much
planet.
for being here with us, and I can't wait for your information, for your research to be shared here with Nanotalks. And here we have listed some questions from our viewers. They say that nanotechnology is a promising research, but there is a good and bad sides. So I want to know if it's true. Okay, so let's read the question from our viewers here. Do you think nanotechnology can be truly a sustainable solution for environmental protection, especially here in the Philippines?
I believe that nanotechnology can be a part of a sustainable solution, but only if we approach it with innovation and caution. A recent study by Asker et al. Found that nanomaterials like titanium dioxide, graphene oxide, and zero-valent iron effectively removes heavy metals and organic pollutants.
At the same time, Kuma et al. Raised valid concerns about the toxic effects of nanoparticles on aquatic organisms and plants when overused.
Okay, so we have another angle for this one. I'm curious about the awareness. How can educational institutions from schools to universities help raise awareness about both environmental benefits and the bad sides of nanotechnology and nanoscience?
Great question. Education is a key, especially in a country like ours where sustainable development is closely tied with community awareness. One way is to integrate nano-environment topics in science education early on. We can take insights from studies like NIRBASH, which look at the pros and cons of nanofertilizers.
They improve nutrient efficiency but may also affect long-term soil health and microbial balance. That kind of knowledge should be accessible to students, farmers, and the general public. Universities can also take inspiration from large-scale trials in Brazil and Iran, as mentioned in Wang et al. These studies show that while nano-based cleanup methods are effective, regulation, affordability, and long-term safety evaluation must be prioritized. We need to create a culture where young scientists and future decision makers not only understand the technology, but are also trained to think critically about its impact.
When I started learning about it actually, nalaman ko na nanotechnology can actually help clean the environment, like may mga nanoparticles na ginagamit para i-break down yung harmful chemicals in polluted waters, or even absorb carbon emissions to fight climate change. After studying those, actually, parang nag-iba talaga yung tingin ko sa science kasi hindi lang siya puro theories and formulas na nakasanayan natin. It's really about innovation and impact. Nakaka-inspire kasi ang nanotechnology. It really shows how small things can make a big difference. Kaya every time I read something new about it, sobrang excited ako kasi I know it's shaping the future in ways we can't even imagine yet.
Thank you so much, Anne. I appreciate so much for you sharing your research with the viewers. We've learned a lot from you. Thank you.
Thank you also. I'm very happy to be here. And a reminder to everyone that nanotechnology can be a part of a sustainable solution, but only if we approach it with innovation and caution.
Let's learn with Nanotalks.
Nanotechnology isn't just changing science, it's changing business. Today, we're joined by someone who's watching this transformation closely. Tiffany Navidad is a technology analyst and industry consultant whose work explores how nanotechnology is shaping the future of global production, design, and sustainability.
Tiffany, so it's truly amazing how you keep on track about the evolution, then the innovation when it comes to nano industry. So I do have a question here from our viewers again. We want to know what nano industry is truly is. So can you share your thoughts or research about it?
Learn with Nanotalks.
Thank you so much, Chelsea. I'm also excited to be here today. So, the nano industry is essentially the backbone of a new industrial revolution. It's where nanoscience, nanoengineering, and advanced manufacturing converge to create smarter, more efficient, and more sustainable products.
As a first-year college student, I haven't personally worked in actual nanotechnology project. But based on what I learned from research and lessons, one example is the use of nano coating in smartphones. More resistant to water and scratch, the challenge here is creating a coating that's effective but still cheap to produce.
What makes the nano industry different is that it's not just about building things.
By using nanotechnology, companies can make devices smaller, faster, and more efficient, which can lead to better performance and higher demand.
So, with all this rapid growth, I can't help but think what are the challenges nano industry has here in the Philippines?
Great question, Chelsea. So one of the biggest challenges is manufacturing at scale without compromising the precision that nanotech requires. So there's also need for clear regulations, both workers and safety for environmental impact. As more nano products hit the market, we need to make sure their life cycles from production to disposal are handled responsibly.
And of course, cost is still a barrier for some sectors. But as the technology matures and demand increases, we'll likely see prices come down, just like we did with smartphones and solar panels.
Thank you, Tiffany, for giving a very insightful overview about nanotechnology in the industry.
So remember everyone that nano industry is not just about building things. It's about building them to improve a better tomorrow and a better future for us.
Let's learn with Nanotalks.
Nanotechnology touches different aspects of our lives, from medicine, environment, industry, and of course, ordinary things. We can see how this tiny innovation affects our future.
Experience the extraordinary. Embrace Nano. It's visionary.
For health so grand, nano solutions are close at hand.
Go green and bright. Nano is the environmental light.
Join Nano's creation, building the future innovation.
Thank you for joining us in exploring nanoscience and nanotech. Stay curious and we'll see you next time.
Nano what? Feeling lost?
Huwag mahihiyang magtanong. Nanotalks, let us explore. Innovations we adore. Tiny technologies changing the world it seems. Let's learn with Nanotalks. Nanotalks, let us explore. Innovations we adore. Tiny technologies changing the world it seems. Let's learn with Nanotalks.
Understand the future in small things, where small discoveries makes a massive impact.